Good morning, fam. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. We got this weird swoop thing going on here. All right. So, we're about to get started. First and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at the news reports of the day. So, we've got Fed Harker speech coming up at 7 o'clock. We've got the Richmond Fed stuff also dropping at 7. So that's all the manufacturing indexes. We've got 42-day bill action at 8:30. We got money supply at 10 o'clock. And at 1:30, we've got the stock exchange. Where were we at last week on this? Negative 1.58. So I'm going to be watching oil today. I'll probably check back and forth between oil and ES, but I think I'm going to target it on oil today. But I did take one oil trade right here. I only took one contract on this. I'm trying to rebuild up our trail max from yesterday. One of the reasons why I was watching oil, I want to reassess this, but we have this 5200 cross inbound. Where's the VWAP? Oh, this is like well above the VWAP. This is. I was hoping for a 5200 cross that's below the VWAP because that's going to give us a much better run. I didn't realize that was above. Checking on the ES. ES is hanging out around where it was yesterday. This does have 5200 below the VWAP. Let's see what the movement looks like today. We had a big sell-off at the open, but looks like we're getting some reversal on that. We almost have a 5200 here on a cyan switch. This actually looks pretty decent. Looks like there's a lot of volatility in this. I just made like a $3 move just now, but yes, this actually looks like this could set up decently. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for this 5200 cross. On the 1 minute side, we got the cyan right now. We're currently above the 200, but below the VWAP. 200 is at 69, VWAP's at 72. So we're kind of bouncing in between that zone right there. We've got a 9, 12, 26 cross. This 10-second chart. And 58.70 is the area that we're fighting. Currently, ES is down about 22 bucks.
Order filled.
Took a long here. Just going for 5 ticks, 1 contract. Took a long off 70 and a half. I'm looking for 71.55, so I'll retest the VWAP. Got some resistance at 71. 71.50. Come on. You like that? Got a lot of volume at that zone. I'm gonna drop this to 71. 71.50. Topped it there. I wanted 71.75. I think we'll hit it, but I need to be safe. 71 is a bit of a hard zone here. We keep getting hammer candles, though. I think that'd be a good thing. Good sign. Come on. Don't be a butt. looks like it's going to be a breakout. We got that trade. Up about $70 a day. Trail max at 240. You see this bull flag here. We're just below the VWAP, and we got this 5200 cross inbound. We got the site and the switch stacking up too, all on red dots. But this does look to me like this is going to be a break to the upside in a reverse long day, potentially up to about 1500. We're going to have to keep tight stops today, I think. I would actually prefer one more pullback, maybe down to around this 50 moving average here, so right around 70, go back to about 70, and if possible, even something that looks like this like red yellow, that would be ideal. Looks like we might get that. I'd like to see just a little bit of consolidation right around 70 area, maybe 69, 70, it's all fine right there. Even as low as 60, about 69 is probably the lowest. 69 and a quarter or so. So we've got this 50 at 68.24 and the 269.12. Less than $1 apart. So 88 cents apart is where we're at right now. We'll see where we're at in a couple seconds. Looks like we're going to bounce a little bit here, but I still want to do my counts. Okay, so 69.12 minus 28.3. This is 8.30. So we're now 82 cents apart, so 6 cents per minute. Probably a little bit closer to 7 o'clock. Although this sell-off here could negate this whole move, which it looks like it might. That was one of the reasons why I was more concerned with it and why I was being hesitant and not taking like a larger trade, was because of these red dots here. If you ask me to explain the green and red dot thing, I'll explain it very poorly. But I've learned about it several different times. And just the meaning behind it always escapes me, because I have this tendency to reduce things down to the simplistic form. I tend to remember like, do on this, don't do on that. So sometimes I tend to remember like the simplest form behind things, but in essence, I'm looking typically to buy on green, and when there's reds, I'm extra cautious. I just sort of think of it like a stop sign, like a stoplight. What's up, Tiny? What's up, Tiny? Happy Tuesday. You keep oversleeping, you must need it. It's all good. Oh, music is louder than me. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not notice. My apologies. Thank you for letting me know. Thought something seemed off in my audio today. Is that better? I really apologize. Thank you so much for letting me know. I really do appreciate it. Tiny, if that's ever the case, feel free to DM me on Discord because I don't always check back and forth to the comments. Um, so I totally appreciate you doing that. It's because like the system volume has to be really quiet for the for the stream, but after I'm not streaming, then it just sounds like I have really really quiet music on. Um, so sometimes if I'm listening to music on my computer throughout the day, I'll turn it up inside the app. So is that better, the volume? Or does it feel still a little loud? Whoops. That's. I guess you probably can't hear it because my screen isn't being shared. There we go. All right. ES made a big rip while we were talking about music and pulled back. Look at that fat rip. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm actually gonna switch this music. Go on to Aztecs. All this music that I've been playing is from an artist called The High Society. They have a YouTube channel. They're pretty good. You guys might want to check them out. I personally really like their music. About 4 minutes. I can't believe this pulled that back that far and then ripped all the way back to the view app and pulled back all the way down to the bottom. What a wild ride. From 67 up to 72-ish. Kind of trading in a range. I said about 13 minutes on that crossover. See if that holds true. I can't see where the number's at. It's the EMA, the 9 EMAs covering it. I wish that it would allow me to just select one. It's 9:15. So we're now 73 cents apart. It looks like the science switch is kind of decent today on the 10-second chart. Did oil get this breakout? It did. Wow. What a crazy breakout. This was that 5200 cross I was talking about earlier. So it finally happened, but you know, I guess the view app pulled up quite a bit from it though, so it looks a bit better than it did earlier. Missed the whole move though. Like I was short on oil for a couple cents. Maybe not. Seems like a dumb move. I was thinking about it though because the red here in the crossover. Crazy move though. Almost a whole dollar rip. Get my screen back up. Let's switch over to oil here on the micros. Am I in a move? What the heck? No? Weird. Okay. Saw something pop up there, but as long as I'm not in a trade by accident. I'm getting conflicting information here. So we're on 33. Like, quite a few cents different. Suspended. Why is it? It's not letting me trade. Weird. Okay, I think I need to close down my Trade-Evate and come back in. That's weird. I'm getting like a... It says I'm suspended. I didn't do anything. I didn't lose or nothing. So that's weird. We'll close it down and open it back up. What a weird day so far. Alright, just let this load. Yeah, that's on Elite Trader Funding. It's this link here. So it's on Elite Trader Funding, and if you click the link with, obviously if you click with mine, I end up getting a little commission, but it's this one here. The deals are available for everybody, which I like the way that they operate it. Yeah, so they got Elite Trader Funding here, the 50K. Yeah, it's 85% off for the next couple of days. This one here, the 50K eval, it's $24. I would stay away from the fast tracks, not because they're not good plans or anything like that, but just because they have a time limit on them. You have to do it in 14 days. None of the other ones do. So if you're really good at managing risk, there's a 100K static, which is only $20. But you have to be super good at managing
Order
risk.
filled.
Wait.
Order filled.
I'm in trades? No, I'm out of trades. Okay. That was crazy. I just randomly made $100. Happy about it. But it just threw me into some trades that I had no idea, because it kept... I hope that doesn't happen again. I'm grateful that when it happened, that it happened in my benefit. I just made $100 off that. $90. That's crazy weird. I gotta see what trade that even was. It was 2 contracts, bought at 71.51 and sold at 71.56. So yeah, $100. Those were those 2 I tried to do earlier, but way back here. That's back when my thing was acting weird. That's odd. I wonder why that happened. Maybe it was a news thing, but I've never had that issue with Elite Trader funding. Let's jump over to Top Step.
Order filled.
Oh. Gotta cut this.
Order filled.
Alright, $11 loss. Top Step is pretty much done. I have like a $9 trail max on that thing. We made some pretty good ground back today on Elite Trader funding. Trail max is at 332 now. Ah, there's that trade I was looking for. Black. That's the trade I was trying to grab. I didn't expect it to pull back that far and then pop back up. But look at the ES. Anything cool? Yeah, ES actually broke out. Big breakout on ES. Got a $10 breakout. Right there at 705-ish. I'd like to see a pullback real fast and then if we can buy into this. There's that 5200 cross we were looking for. Happened around 704, 705.
Order filled.
Bought the bid at 78. Meant to buy closer to 75.
Order filled.
Alright, got out with a $25 profit on that one. Up 183 on the day. Trail max at 353. Getting some volatility on the ES. I would love to see a pullback to around 75. Like maybe right down here. I don't know if we'll get that, but that's what I want to see. You can see this flag forming. Honestly, some consolidation here for about 2 more minutes would look really good. Nope. Got this sort of 1 minute candle to make a new high type thing going on.
Order filled.
Tried to buy into that pop. Looks like it might go against me. Ooh.
Order filled.
Crazy. There goes all my profits on the day and then some. $300 loss on that. Damn. keep getting caught in these bull traps that like this week, last week too. That's really unfortunate because we had made a lot of headway today. What a sell-off. Look at that. Those 3,800 contracts dropped in 10 seconds. I tried to buy into this pop here, and it just rejected immediately off of 80. That's too bad. It really is. Especially because, like, I don't know, man. You get that little bit of intuition, but it's so small. And that's definitely something that I really need to get back in tune with. I had gotten really good at that for quite a few months. Random trades. Yeah, so this can happen. It's really rare. It's actually the first time it's ever happened to me with ETF. That random thing, that clearly to me was a delay in my data, but I've not had that happen with ETF. I had it happen with another company that I won't say the name of several times, pretty much almost on every single trade. So, um, you know, take with that what you will. So this did pop back up. How frustrating. I'm gonna have to switch this to the MES. That's annoying. And I hate trading the micros.
Order filled.
All right, going long off 76. So we can get out at 77 and a quarter. What? Why are you doing this to me? Come on now. It's it feels like I got too much volume or too much volatility in it now. Making a lot of choppy, unpredictable moves. 76.50 is sort of that double, triple top right there. Just looking for 77 and a quarter. Come on now. Oh my gosh, that totally tapped my sell order. Didn't fill.
Order filled.
All right, I dropped it down slightly and made a little bit, like a couple bucks. Do you know I'm like, I get really miffed when I have to trade the micros. Like I really hate it. Okay. Jump back over to oil here for a second. A lot of volatility in the ES right now. Making some, what I would consider to be pretty unpredictable moves. Some of these like big flash downs. I wonder if we'll actually get a break through 80. We got this big flag here. Opening range right there, 5,900. Pretty hard line here at 5,880. Ton of volatility showing up here.
Order filled.
Tried to get out of 80 and a quarter. Really? Tap myself.
Order
There we
filled.
go. It's gonna take forever doing this at $2 at a time. But it's what we gotta do after that loss on the ES. After this. This was only one contract too, by the way. That's how quickly it can turn around. Just a big flash down like that. That was a $6 move. It's pretty crazy. Oil's starting to pull back some. Potential short on oil. One thing I really like about oil is that you can take really tiny moves. And often end up in a pretty good position. Just taking really small trades. What's up, Papa Shop? What's different about trading the ES versus trading the SPY? Is one better to trade? So the ES is futures. The SPY is an index. So they're the same. They're both tracking the S&P 500, but the ES is a futures contract, and the SPY is an index of the S&P 500, like an index fund. I hope I'm accurate on that, but I believe I am. Oil kind of looks like it's going to drop a little bit. We've got this red on TTM here. And we've seen a little bit of sell-off. Not much. A little sideways right now, but... we got a short here on the ES.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, quick 3 ticks on the micro. So down $100 on the day. Can't believe we were up almost 200 just to have that one trade knock us out. On a flash down too, no less. I always hate it when it's like you're right, but the timing was like off by a second. That's exactly what happened right there. This big like flash like that. Yeah, ES is getting shady today. ES almost back to the VWAP down at 73, which was the flash down on this one here. We saw this big drop. That's too bad. We worked pretty hard to get that up today. Oil popping slightly. Looks like a lot of the volumes left oil. Got a 9, 12, 26 crossover to the downside on oil on long. Or on the 9, 12, 26 crossover with red candles here on something that's more bullish is how I should probably word that. And seemingly finding some support off 71.25 area. ES dropping down down to the 74 zone. ES looks like it could sell off pretty hard. I don't trust this thing one bit today, man. One cost less to trade. I'm grateful to have you back here, Avishad, man. It's been a while. And yeah, I totally understand, man. I've been mad busy these days. I pretty much do this stream, then I do like a bunch of other work too. Okay, we're down here at the 1 minute view app on the ES, just dipping below it. This could turn into a really big sell-off down to like 70 down on the 200 moving average down there. Question is, do I trust that enough to attack it? Answer to that is no.
Order filled.
Going short on oil.
Order
There
filled.
we go. We got that. That was oil proper. So that made back $30. I'm kind of liking the stability of oil today. And just lately, the ES has been a pain to trade lately. Like, I'll have days where I'm up like hundreds of dollars and then just to have one trade just like wipe me out. That's happened like 3 times this month. But I mean, October is traditionally, September and October both have been traditionally one of the harder months for me to trade. I had 1 year while I was trading stocks and I was up a good, on a really, really small account, by the way, on an account that I had started with like $300. And I was up to about 1,300 for the year. So I'd made about, I think, close to 1,100 in profit. And September and October wiped the whole thing out. And then I made a tiny little bit back in November and December to end the year ever so slightly profitable. I was pretty frustrated by it because I had worked the whole year at that. And I was like, man, that was actually the year that I made the decision to switch to futures. I still trade stocks now, but I do it intermittently. I have a very specific system with stocks where I have to be there about 5 minutes before the open. I assess everything in the first 5 minutes, pick the stock I'm going to trade, and buy the opening breakout, and then I'm done. And that's it. I don't take multiple trades. I don't sit there all day. I don't do none of that. I'm just in and out, and then I'm done. Make maybe 5 to 10% on my cash, which is a really great return for 5 minutes of trading. Trump stocks going wild. DJT and fun, huh? I didn't know Fun was a Trump stock. Must have been him working at McDonald's. Small caps are hot right now. It's better having multiple people here, man. Like the conversation's a lot more lively. Trying to keep up. All right, oil's still pulling back some. What's up with the ES? ES hanging around that 75 zone. Say I pop back off of UAP. Oh my god, dude! Really? I just bought into this. It's just flashed down again. Instant. The moment I bought. Crazy, man. What a pain. Why do I even bother with this thing? I'm out of this trade.
Order filled.
All right, gave back $10 on that. Crazy. The moment I bought it, it's like like getting hit with a whip. Sort of just riding along with UAP right now. I'm gonna try to short this.
Order filled.
No. Good thing I'm only trading one contract right now, the micro. It's finding too much support. See what I'm talking about? Look at that. Like, it's just about to break out. And this is. That's weird though. That's actually only going directly to my buy, like right to my break even, not below.
Order filled.
Had to cut that one too. Trail max at 72. Gave back most of my $30 that I made on the oil. It's too bad that we turned another winning day into a losing day. That's 3 times in a row. So we did it on Thursday. We were up 200 and some change. Turned that into a pretty large losing day. We did it on Monday. We were up about 180 and some change. And today we're up about 165 and some change. All 3 days, 3 days in a row. We didn't trade on Friday. All 3 days in a row. Just turning winning days into losing days. I think I just need to be like, I guess, like taking like $150 out of the market a day right now. But I'm getting caught in these like these quick like flash downs, there's hyper choppiness. Like look at that. I mean, the ES just dropped right back down right after I cut that. You see that? So I mean, we went short here. It rips up, and then now it's pulling back down. And see, so this is like completely untradeable to me, anyway. Like when it gets like this it's just way too choppy and untradeable for me. Oil down at 70.95. Looks like this might reverse back up. We had a flash of a yellow here on the 1 minute side. Oil's moving super slow though. We do have oil reports dropping at 1:30 p.m. today, Pacific time. But this kind of looks like this is gonna pull back up toward the upside. We might even get a 5200 cross here in a little bit towards probably 7:30, which is right now actually. And I have maybe 15 more minutes, and then I gotta head out. It's crazy what 3 days can do, because on Thursday we were up over $2,500 in this account. You know, 3 days and we're fighting the trail max now at this point. So we got this 9/12/26 here. Can't buy long on it just yet, but I do think that we're going to push back up above 71, provided that we don't get something like this, where we get these big contract dumps. That was a 1,300 contract dump. But oil's still up 92 cents or so on the day. Here's the test of 71, another test of it. We got to get above the 50 moving average, I believe, and probably above the VWAP. You see that big flash on there? VWAP's right at 71, so VWAP in the 10-second side, I should say, just to be specific and clear. But we've got this long stretch of red here, followed by a couple yellows. So once I think that we're looking at this cyan switch as a reversal for oil. Essentially this here, and this cyan switch works crazy good on oil and a bunch of other ones, but I mean, you saw that, you can see right here what happens when cyan switch switches on the 1 minute side, and you've got green dot. You got this big huge rip. That's something that we can hope to attack here if this happens in the next, I don't know, couple minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. ES is just untradeable in my opinion right now. For me, it's too risky in my opinion. So we got that flash down to 71.84 or 70.84, and then a pop right back up to 70.98.99. Not ready to buy into this just yet, but it's getting close. I'd like to see maybe one more pullback if we could. But there's 71. I'm looking at like 71.08 or so as a resistance zone. So this is actually what I wanted to see, was this additional pullback.
Order filled.
In long at 70.99. Probably should have waited a little bit for that. We're gonna get out at 71.02. We'll just try and get out at 71. Yeah. Just tapping my fill. $20, $30, 40.
Order filled.
I only got $28 left on my Trail Max. Probably not gonna be able to do much with this, but vacuum cleaner mode. Yeah, me too. Like, this is not my style of price action. And September and October are the last couple of years. Those have been my hardest months to trade. Um, and it's like I'll have like 2 really good weeks, and then I'll like get back most of my profits over like 2 to 3 days or something. Sometimes most of my profits on the whole month. So it's kind of crazy that way, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. We don't really have much Trail Max anyway, so well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Abhishek, we'd love to see you back here. Tiny, thank you so much for showing up as often as you do. I really do appreciate it. It does make this a lot more fun to do. And yeah, go ahead and check out Elite Trader Funding, guys. There is a awesome sale going on right now. There's a link in the description. Please use my link. I'd appreciate it. But 50K evals for $25 and 100K static evals for just $20. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.